Hey all, welcome to Parker's Reef. On today's episode, we're going to go check out a giant local fish store that is not too far from my home, Williamstown Aquarium. Alright guys, thank you for joining me on another episode of Parker's Reef. Today we're going to go check out Williamstown Aquarium, which I'll show you on Google Earth now, is not too far from my home, located out the sort of the western side or southern side of Melbourne, this side of the Westgate Bridge, which makes it a super quick and easy trip for me. And I've got to tell you, the team there have a huge range of both fish, corals, marine, freshwater, dry goods, even a huge range of tanks on hand. So it's always a really cool visit and there is plenty to take in. So I figure there's probably no time like the present to roll the footage and check out Williamstown Aquarium. Alright, here we are at Williamstown Aquarium, and it looks like the front of the business has had a coat of paint and it makes it look nice and fresh when we head on in. It is a weekday here, but the team are feverishly working away getting things ready for the weekend, and as soon as you head on in here you can see a huge wall of dry goods behind the counter there, which we're going to have a look at now. We've got some of the AMS branded ceramic meteors, some products from Two Little Fishies there, good assortment of Sicce pumps there, from wave pumps to return pumps, even some other items there, the Sicce Synchros, got some Red Sea dosing pumps, their new top-offs, plenty of the Coral Essentials items there. But let's have a look at this nice little water box display tank here, just full to the brim with frosted rose bubble tips, which we know do like to repopulate quite quickly. It's got a little Illumagic light on it. There it is indeed a water box, I'm going to say water box cube 20 perhaps. But moving on over here, you can see no shortage of salt. The team carry Aquaforest and Red Sea there. And then over behind me here is their big freezer full of frozen foods for both freshwater and marine. But one thing I noticed in here was the availability of these big, I guess you call them flat packs or big commercial packs, not the cubes anyway. You got the big slab of krill there, so a good economical way to buy bulk frozen food. And then we can have a look at this beautiful display tank, which about a year, maybe a year and a half ago, got converted to a soft coral display, and it's looking an absolute treat. I love that big long polyp leather there, looks a treat. Plenty of red morphs in there, some beautiful fish including purple tangs, yellow tangs, of course no soft coral tanks complete without some xenia in there, another bommy full of frosted rose bubble tips, plenty of toadstools there. Tank's looking fantastic, and some green star polyps, some other leathers there, some of the real basic, easy to keep corals, but sometimes the basic things done well is the best way to go, and really gives the opportunity for the leathers to open up, spread their wings, and for some of those big fish to showcase the tank. Now, as you can see here, the team are busy working away, unpacking a fresh order for the weekend, and I don't want to get in their way, but the young man here working away is unboxing some beautiful desh in this front section here. You can see got some of their premium corals in here. We've got plenty of Zoa frag rocks in there, some Recordias, but I want to focus on some of the desh that he's unboxing at the moment, because there's a whole assortment of different coloured speckled desh in here, and I got to say, they look great. These have literally just come out of the bag. They've just gone into this tank and they already look great, so I'd love to see what they look like in another hour or two. But good assortment of colours. I really like some of the patterns on them. They're not the most incredible desh I've ever seen in my life, but you know, at Williamstown Aquarium, they're going to be very reasonably priced, and they absolutely hold their own on some very nice pieces indeed. But as we are at Williamstown Aquarium, there is heaps to see, including some freshwater stuff, but you know me, it's Parker's Reef, not Parker's River, so we're going to scoot back over behind me here to check out the huge number of corals the team have in. And this first section here really does focus around soft corals, so we've got some green star polyps, clove polyps, big fluffy morphs, of course heaps of leathers, cynarias, some organ pipe corals, all sorts in here, different, there's some more green star polyps there, even a few zoas I think, different coloured star polyps. Heaps and heaps to pick from here. Then we roll across here. This looks like a section with Goni and Alveos there, from wild colonies to some frags, reds, greens, pinks. We've got some Trachophilia there, some really nice trackies actually. Some beautiful colour there, some bubble coral up the back. We've got plenty of Duncans there, some Fungias, good assortment of Elegants there, some more Fungias, some nice red morphs on the bottom there, a live rock tank, and looking at the price of the rock here, we're looking at $15 a kilo for the
basic live rock, and then 19 a kilo for the premium fresh live rock. Those pieces though are a little bit lighter for the size per kilo, and basically ends up working out to be the same amount. Up the end here in the invert system, you can see no shortage of inverts coming in. Now I do want to just point out that the store owner here, Jack, did want me to say that as these things were just getting unbagged, they have just come from the quarantine facility, so they're spending a very, very short amount of time in these bags. So they've only just come from around the corner. They haven't been shipped a long distance in these bags, so please do bear that in mind when you see things getting unboxed in store. Heading on over here to the Euphilia section, we can see no shortage of hammers in here, all sorts of colors, sizes, shapes, branching walls, all the varieties, you name it, the team here have got it. And quite a nice little gold one there. I like the shape on that. In fact, quite a few nice little gold ones in there. Looks like some torch up the back there, some more gold hammers at the front, some more torch. Plenty of Euphilia, even maybe some frog spawns up the back there. Beautiful pieces indeed. And then we'll just let the staff do their work here. You can see he's got plenty to unbox, some big pieces here. In fact, I'm trying to see what they are. Looks like some more Desh in those bags there. Big monster pieces indeed. Yeah, there's some more Desh along the top there. So you know Williamstown, I got you covered if you're looking for some great Desh. But what's already in the tanks here? We've got some more Trackies. We've got some Lobos, Pectinias. Looks like some cushions, some existing Desh in the system there. Some beautiful Desh. That one up there has got some crazy patterns on it. Looks like a green base with like red stripes on it. Very, very nice. We've got some Lobos, we've got Acans, more Duncans, some Blastos, looks like a big Monty rock there, some more Pectinias, a few wild Acros there. Good assortment of pieces, and we might just scoot across and have a look at this display tank here. This Red Sea system looks like it has had a bit of a reboot of late. It's got the Red Sea LED, the Red Sea Wave Maker in there, and a couple of beautiful clowns. Looks like that system is getting a reboot with some new corals to go in there, but we'll take an opportunity to have a look at some of the dry goods that Williamstown carry, because they have a huge, huge range. I've made a beeline here to the, I guess the RODI section, or more what I would call the John Guest section. You've got all of your pre-filters, carbon filters, your reverse osmosis membranes, and of course your DI resins. But I quite like all of these little fittings that you can pick up here. You can make your CO2 scrubbers there, but all of the hose in the different sizes and colors, all of the fittings to adapt, you can really make your own system there. Plenty of freshwater items as well, including some of their lighting, and you've got filter pads. Of course, there's filter socks and filter socks holders as well, but air stones, air pumps, you've got some basic power heads, canister filters, of course. Oasi are a great quality brand for canister filters. And then over here, you've even got their own brand of RODI units for $195, which is honestly as cheap as it gets, and they're a good quality unit. But we'll scoot on into the expanded side of Williamstown Aquarium, where you can see their aquascaping room, and of course where all of their tanks are stored. No shortage of driftwoods and different rock types for both your freshwater and marines. Obviously the driftwoods freshwater only, but plenty of rock to work with here. Big Cade banner up there. You've got a few Cades to pick from. See one out of the box there, another one in the box there. We've got a heap of the AMS brand of tanks there. Looking across here, you can see some Aqua One Reef Sys. In fact, a heap of Aqua One Reef Sys systems there. So you know the team here will be able to hook you up with your new Aqua One tank there. Got an AMS branded tank on cabinet there. You can see some more of the Aqua Ones over there. In short, there is a heap of tank choices here at Williamstown Aquarium on the floor, ready to go. No need to order to get them in. Bring your trailer, load it up, and set your tank up today. We'll take an opportunity, just as we pass the marine fish section, we will come back to that, but I will just take you over here, because as much as I say it's Parker's Reef, not Parker's River, there is a huge component of Williamstown Aquarium that is freshwater, and I've got to say, this is some of the nicest displayed freshwater plants that I've seen around. Now, I know nothing about freshwater plants, so these could be as common as your house ant, I don't know, but they have some beautiful colors and are presented really, really well. And of course, you've got no shortage of freshwater fish. One of my favorite freshwater fish, of course, is the beta. Plenty to pick from there, but of course, whether you like tropical or cold water freshwater fish, the team here have plenty. But I can't help but scroll across here and then see the monstrous UV setup up here, which of course, well, I say of course, I'm assuming is for the marine side of things. So let's go across and have a look. Just as we do, we enter the marine side. You can see the marine fish list here. They don't have individual prices on the tanks, but they have the full listing here grouped by fish type. So you can see we've got the angelfish, and then angelfish, dwarf, antheas, blennies, butterflies, cardinals, clownfish, damsels. The list goes on and on. You can see all the different types of fish, colors, size, and price. So quite a cleverly built display here. There's obviously a monitor there, so the team can update that quickly when fish come and go from the systems. But we'll take the opportunity to go through and have a look here. Got some cool wrasse in here, nice little blenny in the back there. I do just also want to just remind you that Jack did mention that if you see a number of fish in the same bag together, that is because they have just been bagged up from the quarantine facility, which is just around the corner. But you can see some beautiful angels there, some clowns. No shortage of some nice markings on these clowns. Have a look at the black saddle on that guy there. They're getting a little jumpy from, I was going to say the camera, but it could also be my face. You can see in a reflection there. So I'll keep on moving. We've got some pajama cardinals there, 6-line wrasse. Looks like a banana wrasse as well. Valentini puffers, having a close look at them. Plenty of fire gobies in that system there. Another Valentini. Cool wrasse there. Just checking out the black and white clowns about to come in the system. He's a black and white wrasse, I guess. So he's super intrigued by those guys who are going to be joining him in that tank. Borbonius anthea, a fish that I have just recently added to my tank. This is a big unit, beautiful markings and colors on him. Absolutely love these fish. Really different characteristics or personalities from other fish in the tank. Real lone rangers, I guess. So cool fish to add. We've got some scooter blennies there. Looks like a mimic tang. Some damsels there. Heaps and heaps fish of coming into the tanks here at Williamstown Aquarium. We've got a big emperor angel up there. Got a nice big tang there. Check out the markings on these clowns, or the poor old tang is going to freak out a little bit. So we don't want to scare these clownfish too much. The tang's doing a good job of that. So I'll get my ugly mug out of there so he can relax a little bit. Check out these. Pretty sure they're a scissortail goby. Crazy colors. I love the way the white fades to the black on those. Got a nice gold rim tang there. Some narsos. Looks like a possibly a unicorn in there. Big. What's this guy? He looks like a. I was going to say an anthea. He's definitely not an anthea. He's either a hawk. Or maybe something else, but let's go with a hawkfish. Big, aggressive looking dude anyway. He's not freaking out at the camera. I think he thinks he could probably take me in a battle, so good luck to that guy. I might not challenge him on that. We'll give him a pass. You see a lawnmower blenny just chilling from the powder blue down there. Up here, nice, beautiful fox face. We've talked about how much I love these fish, and that's a beautiful, chunky, juvenile-sized unit. Butterflies, looks like some tomato clowns up there, some more foxies. Beautiful colours on those foxies. Got some damsels there. Another fox face. This guy's flaring up a little bit. He's a little more stressed by the camera, but this opportunity to see the health of the guy there. He looks fantastic. Nice powder blue, bird nose wrasse. Looks like another hawk here. This guy is definitely just chilling, having a look at me. The spotted hawk there. Or is that a Falco hawk, actually? Have a look at these clowns. Holy moly, the markings on those clowns. Beautiful. Not the biggest fan of designer clowns, but the way the white just diagonally covers the base of those guys, incredible. Very, very nice indeed. Looks like we've got some triggers in here, potentially a couple of pairs in there, but all singles at this stage. We've got some more clowns, more damsels. Nice puffer here. We're going to go back and have a look at this lightning maroon clown. He's got some beautiful markings on him. We've got some blennies in there as well, scooter and lawnmower. The puffers just settling in there. We've got some domino damsels, I'm pretty sure they are there. Looks like another foxy, some clowns. Beautiful narso there, freaking out a little bit, so we'll keep on moving. Here's a fish that is true to my heart, one that I've recently added, and this guy's a juvenile, a nice little marine beta. Definitely much, much smaller than the one I added, probably half the size of the one I added to my tank, but have a look at just the swim style and the colors and shape of that guy. Super, super cool. More foxies, beautiful trigger there. Got some nice clowns there. Looks like a little file on the background. Heading on over here, we got some yellow-tailed damsels, basically the devil's spawn in my opinion, but they are a pretty fish and super hardy, but yeah, they just don't play well with others. So many fish to take in here at Williamstown Aquarium. I apologize for going through it as quickly as I am, but there is a lot to see. The team here always have a huge variety and number of fish. So just raw numbers of fish, but also a huge variety of fish. So plenty to see. Banggai cardinals there, some more clowns, got dwarf angels. Have a look at this wrasse here. Beautiful colors on him. Really showing it up for the camera. Look at that beautiful red head on him, the blue body, and that little top fin just flickering away there. Banggai cardinals I know have been very popular of late. There's plenty there, along with their less pretty cousin, the pajama cardinal there. Got some yellow line cardinals, some beautiful eels here, it's just acclimating into the system. Looks like a gold flake, no, they're snowflake. I don't know my predator fish that well, never had a predator system, but a couple of nice eels, and there's another one of these wrasse here. What a stunning animal they are. Really turn it on for the camera too, rather than just darting about, they show their colors. Looks like a marginal butterfly in there. Nice, huge assortment of those domino fish there. We've got, this is a nice wrasse. I'm not actually sure what he is. Looks like a yellow chorus because he's got the yellow body, but did have the same sort of lines as a chorus. Cool fish. Got some more damsels. We'll skip past those pretty quickly. Let's see what we can find down here in this system. Beautiful, I think that's a... Nope, forgot the name of that guy. That's all right. We'll keep on going. We've got some nice bristle-toothed tangs, bird-nose wrasse, magnificent Fiji fox face. Here's another one of these. I think it's a lyre-tail hog. That's the name of the fish I'm looking for. Lyre-tail hogs. Cool fish. We've got some nice tang there, butterfly. Big trigger there. Ooh, he is a bit scared by my face. He's a big unit though. What a stunner. Another powder blue. We've got a Valentini puffer. All sorts to go here, and the team are, as they're unbagging these fish, they're just working out where they're going to go and getting the systems all ready for the weekend. A couple of nice wrasse in there, beautiful colours and swimming patterns on those. Got plenty of foxies to go into that system there, or potentially into that system. Have a look at these guys here, blonde narso, looks like a bristle-tooth. Couple of lions in that bag as they'll settle into their new homes. Looks like a Desjardini sailfin, beautiful fish. Couple of midnight clowns as well. You can see just the tiniest little patch of orange on their face around the mouth and eyes. Pretty cool to see. That'll probably go jet black as they mature. And we are almost at the end of the fish system here. I'm just going to have a look at the last few bags. We've got a few more foxies and bristle-tooths and things like that to go into the system, but we're almost there. We've got, big emperor there. What a stunning fish for those who have a system that can accommodate an emperor. There's even more fish behind me in the center here. The team are still unpacking these. Beautiful. There's another lightning maroon. This guy's really hamming it up for the camera. Have a look at the markings and colours on him. Got a real chainmail sort of pattern down the side, and he is not freaking out at the camera at all. He's just showing how beautiful he is, or probably she, because it looks like a pretty large female. Got a assortment of Fiji fox face in there, coral beauty angels. This is normally where some of their larger fish are here. Look at pinktail trigger. That guy's got some presence to him. What a beautiful fish. Yeah, the colours are not showing up perfectly. This system runs a different lighting to the other fish, but big dog-faced puffer there, some more narsos. Of course, the harlequin tusk, bit of a staple in the industry here in Australia. Understandably, such a beautiful coloured fish, real cool temperaments on them. You see the massive skimmer that runs this system here. Looks like is that a Beckett system? Yes, it is. I can see the Venturi there. Big, tall skimmer with a bucket just accepting all the pretty stinky skimmate coming out of it there. We've got a beautiful couple of blue jaw triggers there. Looks like a mimic. Bird nose wrasse, another bristle tooth, but have a look at the blue jaw on him, just blue throat, really popping on that male there with the yellow fins. What do we got down here? Looks like some more lawnmower blennies, just in the single systems, popping up here as I just make way for the staff that are taking some calls and seeing what fish they have in stock. Some more triggers here, Emperor, Angel, in fact a heap of triggers in here. Beautiful fish. I do love them, but you do just need to be mindful that they might have a little snap at some of the smaller fish in your system. A couple of rabbits in there, plus obviously your foxies. Looks like, ooh, these are some pretty wrasse that are just settling in from out of the quarantine system. Some bannerfish and heaps more. The point I want to make is that Williamstown Aquarium have a huge range, whether it be freshwater or marine livestock, or of course their huge range of tanks and dry goods. Head on in store and the friendly team will be able to help you find what you're looking for.
Alright guys, there you have it. That was my tour of Williamstown Aquarium. I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed visiting and filming there. I always have a fantastic time when I go and see Jack and the crew right down there at Williamstown Aquarium. If you've got any questions, comments, feedback, or anything like that at all, pop it in the comment section down below because I do personally reply to each and every comment there. It is by far the best way to get hold of me. And last but not least, if you're yet to subscribe, please consider doing so. We're almost at the 25,000 subscriber mark, which for just a guy that enjoys reef keeping, it absolutely blows my mind to have that many people following along my journey with my dream reef tank, product reviews, and of course visiting people's fish tanks, and of course visiting fish stores like we did today. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you for following along. Anyway guys, I'll wrap things up there. Till next time, stay safe, keep reefing. Cheers, bye.